In this session, we'll do a quick analysis of the UPSC history prelims questions that have been asked in the last 10 years. So we have seen there has been a classic shift in the pattern in the kind of questions which are asked from modern India to ancient India. We have seen that the weightage of modern India or modern history questions have decreased significantly. On the other hand, the questions which are asked from ancient or medieval India has increased. Now, more importantly, not just the ancient and the medieval period, the questions now pertain more towards art and culture. So one of the very important weightages that you can see is the art and culture at this point of time. Also, within the art and culture, we'll see the questions which are pertaining to either the UNESCO heritage sites which have been recently identified, the major terms that were used in history in ancient India, from the modern freedom struggle, mainly the chronological events and the periods have been important. The major governors, viceroys, their roles, and the major acts that have been brought. During the medieval period, the major wars and battles that have been done, and then regional dynasties become important. For example, Vijayanagar is one of the commonly asked ones. We have covered that extensively in a separate lecture, so don't miss that. Now, over the years, there has been a common trend in the kind of questions which are asked, not just the standard textbooks, the spectrum NCERT, but more importantly is understanding the absolute concept, right? So the usual trap is where the questions either ask all, always, never, except, completely excluded, completely included, right? So those kind of things is where you need to have a logical connection of the events, and then you should have the capability to eliminate the options, and this would come more through practice. So once you are done with your complete preparation, it's a good idea not just to leave the subject untouched, but to at least to do 10 to 20 to 30 questions of every subject on a regular basis. Now this would actually help you in rapid memorization of the topics that you have covered. So this was a quick analysis of UPSC history trend. If you have any questions or queries, feel free to post that in the comment section and I'll be more than happy to resolve those. Thanks for joining.